Hello everyone. Now in today's video we will look the expression of electric field due to infinite line charge. Okay, so for this, first of all we'll consider an infinitely long straight line we'll consider here, and carrying a uniform line charge rho L, which we can denote with this symbol rho L, the line charge density, which is whose unit is coulombs per meter, right? And if we'll take this infinitely line charge will be along on the z-axis, and which is varying from, we can say, from the minus infinity, we'll take somewhere from minus infinity and it will goes to the plus of infinity, right? And hence called the infinite line charge, because the distribution of the line charges on the z-axis is from minus infinite to plus infinite, so that's why we'll call it the infinite line charge. And let the point P on the y-axis, at which the electric field intensity is to be determined, and the distance of this point P, we can say from the origin, is the r. So this is the origin we can take, so we can give the O, we say the origin as a O. So distance of this point P where the electric field intensity has to determine from the origin, the distance will be r, right? So here, now if we'll take a small differential length, if we'll take this small differential length dl, which carries the charge, we can say, which carries the charge dq, right? dq, which is on the z-axis. Okay, so we can say the dq, so we can write the dq will be equal to the rho L into dl. What will write? This is the rho L into dl. Okay, and also because differential length on the z-axis, so we can say this dl is what? So we can say this dl will be nothing but the dl equal to dz. So we can write this dq will be equal to rho L into dz. This L will be capital, so rho L into dz. And now if we consider the coordinates of this differential charge is 0, 0 and z, and if we'll consider for the point P, right, so we can say the point P have a coordinates will be given as 0, we can say 0 r0, because 0 on the x-axis, so y-axis it is placed, so we'll write this is r and z-axis for 0. So this, the coordinates of point P is 0 r0 and the coordinates of this charge is 0, 0 z, right? So we can find the, so we can find this position vector, we can find the position vector, right? So position vector, we can define the position vector will be given as, what we'll write? So we'll write the rp minus rq. Okay, we'll write the rp minus rq, or we can say the rdl, because we're taking the differential length, so we'll take this is the rdl, right? So now if we'll find it's the position vector, so this is given the 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0 into ax. Okay, so we'll write this is given the 0 minus 0 into ax, plus we'll write the r minus 0. So this is given the r minus 0 ay, and last one is given the 0 minus z. So this is given the 0 minus z az. So we can say the vector r will be defined as, because this term is become 0, so we'll write this is given the r ay, and minus this is given the z az. So the position vector we have found r ay minus z az. Okay, so here basically the r denotes the distance between the differential length and this point P, right? And also we can find its magnitude, which is given as the under root of r square plus z square. Okay, so also we can find the unit vector we define as the vector r divided by its mod. So vector r, as we know, this is given as the ray minus zaz divided by its magnitude will be r square plus z square, right? So now as per this differential length which carries differential charge, we can find the differential electric field intensity. So we'll write the expression for the differential electric field intensity will be given as dq upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square and the ar, right? And also we can write this dq, we know this rho l dz, so we write this is the rho l dz, right? And upon the 4 pi epsilon naught, given the 4 pi epsilon, this is the r squared. So mod we had taken r square plus z square, so take the square of this, so we'll say this become the r square plus z square mod and the whole square, and the unit vector as we have found is given as the ray minus zaz divided by r square plus z square we can write. Okay, and one more thing, which is very important, that if the line charge distribution is on the z axis, so this is varying from minus infinite to plus infinite. Okay, so we can say that the electric field intensity due to this z axis, or we can say the z component which comes on the expression of electric field intensity, will be cancelled to each other, because we'll get the positive component as well as the negative component for the z axis. So we'll not get the any z axis component on the expression of electric field intensity. Or in simple way I can say, whatever the axis which carries the charge will not get their component in the expression of electric field intensity. कहने का मतलब ये है कि जिस भी एक्सेस पर, चाहे वो एक्स एक्सेस है, यदि एक्स एक्सेस पर लाइन चार्ज का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होगा इन्फिनिटली, तो हमें एक्स एक्सेस का जो कंपोनेंट है, या फिर हम बोले यूनिट वेक्टर जो है इन डायरेक्शन ऑफ ए एक्स, हमें वो इंटेंसिटी के एक्सप्रेशन पर नहीं मिलेगा। उसी प्रकार से वाई के रिस्पेक्ट में भी यदि वाई में डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा तो ए वाई कंपोनेंट जो है वो हमें एक्सप्रेशन पर नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पर क्या होगा, पॉजिटिव और निगेटिव दोनों कंपोनेंट मिलेंगे एंड दैट विल कैंसल टू ईच अदर, दैट्स व्हाई, राइट। सो वी विल जस्ट एलिमिनेट, बिकॉज इन दिस केस the line charge distribution z axis, so will not get this zaz component will become equal to 0, so we'll only get rho l dz divided by 4 pi, this is given the 4 pi epsilon naught, and this is given the under root of r square plus z square whole square into, this is given the ray divided by r square plus z square, right? And also now, because this is the differential amount of the electric field intensity, so if we need to find the total amount of electric field intensity, so we have to integrate this whole term from the limit minus infinity to plus infinity, we can say. So we can find, you can say that we can find the electric field intensity will be given as the minus infinite to plus infinite, and this will goes from rho l dz divided by, this is given the 4 pi epsilon naught under root r square plus z square, this is given the 3 by 2, right? And also we can put it this here we have the r ay component, okay. And also we can say one more line, minus infinity to plus infinity we can say, so this become the rho l upon 4 pi epsilon naught, so this is given the r square plus z square to the whole power, you can say, which is given the 3/2. okay, यहाँ पर 3/2 रहेगा, अंडर रूट नहीं आएगा, 3/2, and this is given the r dz ay, r dz and ay. Now to solve this integration, we have to put some of the values, so we have to take the substitution method. Okay. Now as this expression we have got, so now we'll put these some values by the substitution method. So now if we'll consider that the z will be equal to r tan of theta, so we can say the r will be equal to what? Z by tan of theta. And also we can say that the dz will be equal to r sec square theta, and this is given as the d theta, right? And also we can say about the limit, that if the z will be equal to minus infinity, then we can say theta will be equal to tan inverse minus of infinity, or we can say that will be equal to minus of pi/2, or we can say minus of 90 degree. Also we can say z equal to infinity, because the limit varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. So if the z equal to infinity, so we'll say that the theta will be equal to tan inverse infinity. So we can say this will be the pi/2 to the 90 degree. Now if we put this value here, so we can say this intensity expression, we can say here that the theta varies from minus pi/2 to plus pi/2, right? And here the rho L will be this one, and r equal to, as we know this, the r will put, so this we can say the rho L upon 4 pi epsilon naught. So this r is square, and in the place of z will put the r tan theta. This become the r square tan square theta whole power is 3/2, and this is r, and this is dz. We know this is given the r sec square theta d theta, right? So this is the value of dz, and we'll say this is given as the ay. And if further we'll solve this one, so we'll say this is the minus pi/2 to plus pi/2. It's given the rho L, so this is given the 4 pi epsilon. If we'll take the r square common, so this become the r to the power 3, and in bracket become the 1 plus tan square theta, and this become the r square sec square theta d theta and the ay. And further we'll solve, so we'll get the minus pi/2 to plus pi/2. This is given the rho L upon, this become the 4 pi epsilon naught, so they become the 1 by r. So r, and this 1 plus tan square theta is gives what? Sec square theta. Here the sec square theta d theta, and this is the ay, right? So further if we'll solve this one, so we'll get the rho L upon 4 pi epsilon naught r as a constant, as a constant is here, right? So now here you can say, then whenever we'll take this 1 plus tan square theta has become 3/2, so this become the sec cubic theta. So when you will solve sec square theta cancel with the sec cube of theta, so we'll get the 1 upon sec theta, and 1 upon sec theta has become how much? Cos of theta. So we can say the minus pi/2 to plus pi/2 cos of theta d theta, we can say with the ay unit vector, we can say, right? And further we'll solve this one, So we'll get the rho L 4 pi epsilon naught this R, right? And as you further solve this one, so completely directly I'm writing, so this become the 2ay, okay? And further when you will solve this one, so you will get the rho L upon 2 pi epsilon naught R, 2 pi epsilon naught R, and this become the ay, volt per meter, right? So this is the required expression of electric field intensity due to infinitely लाइन चार्ज. ये आपको ध्यान पे रखना है, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, कई बार एग्जामिनेशन में आया हुआ है. ओके, इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियोस आई विल प्रोवाइड सम ऑफ द न्यूमेरिकल्स, ताकि आपको ये क्वेश्चन क्लियर हो जाए कैसे उसको अप्लाई करना है, राइट. वन मोर थिंग हियर, because this ay whatever I have taken here, you can see that ay you can see here that this ay in the direction of unit vector, you can say, right. So ay you can see in the direction of y, right. So also you can say that that because this ay the same direction of this ar, and this, okay, this will be the small r, this will be not the capital R, you can take it, this is the small r ar. So we can say ay or ar in the same direction or the same quantity, so we can replace the ay with the ar. So we can say here that this electric field intensity expression, we can write rho L upon 2 pi epsilon naught, this become R, and this become the AR. We have to write this, sorry, this we have to write this is the AR. So we'll write the electric field intensity rho L upon 2 pi epsilon naught, this is R, and this is AR. So this is the required expression. Unit will be volt per meter. It will be volt per meter. So this is very important. So this is the expression of electric field intensity due to infinite line charge. Thank you.